How's it going, crew? This is Happy Days, and welcome to another episode of the Let's Build series, where each episode we take a look at how to build something awesome in Terraria, and we even invite you to join in on our Steam group each week. So, thank you to all the people that built tree houses our last episode. We'll be sharing them very soon at the end. But today, as you can probably tell from the title, we're going to be looking at pixel art, so let's get started. Okay, so when I got started with the pixel art today, I wanted to start with an image that was fairly easy to work with, and I recommend you do the same if it's your first time having a go at it. So I picked the bunny because he's so cute and he's a big icon of Terraria. And I just wanted to talk about some quick things I learned while doing this before we jump into the main action here. One thing is to get the really nice black outlines. It's a bit difficult because things like obsidian and I think that's asphalt I'm using over there are not a true black, and you know, when you're doing pixel art you really want a black outline to pop out. So what I've done here is I've used boreal wood and shadow paint, and shadow paint's a paint you get from the painter in hard mode, and what happens is it has a really nice dark or a black finish to it, and by using boreal wood it's not overly textured. So when you paint it, it looks pretty much black, which is cool. The next problem I ran into was when I was putting blocks down, Terraria naturally puts shadows into them when you have a dense amount of blocks. So it does really take away from the image. And that's even if you've been mucking around painting them white and all that stuff. Like, it doesn't make any difference. So I started playing around with gem spark walls, which are made with glass and diamonds or emeralds or whatever. And it doesn't seem to matter what color you use, so you can just use them as an outline, that's fine. So you can see there's no blocks in there, it's just a wall. But you have this yucky jutting out corners of it. So two things you can try are either covering the corners and using the right paint. So you can cover them up and maybe hammer them into place a bit, and that gets rid of the edges. But I actually discovered an interesting mechanic in that gem spark walls actually brighten up any blocks you put in there. So I'm using snow bricks here, and what it actually does is you can see the corners of the gem spark walls have disappeared, and what it actually does is it lights them up. So I'll go ahead and paint those white, just to try and get as close to the bunny's fur as possible. And as you put more of the bricks in, the corners actually disappear from the gem spark, which is really cool. And it's actually a way that you can still use bricks to fill in the middle and actually have it lit up, unlike this darkened version. So I'll just finish this off so you can see the finished product. And there we go, all finished. So you can see with the gem spark wall as a background, you can actually still use bricks to fill it up. You don't have the annoying corners sticking out, and it looks relatively close. Like, you can just make out the brick pattern under the paint, but it's pretty close. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with that. So now it's time to start doing a bigger build. So let's do it. Okay, so we've got the outline of Mr. Bunny down. What we need to do now is put the gem spark walls in the background. Don't forget to use your smart cursor, which is a really quick way to get all the blocks placed down. And just to note, I'll talk about it while I'm quickly doing the wall. You might notice to enlarge it, I've basically made each single square becomes a 2x2 square. And I used to make the mistake of just doubling the measurement, and it doesn't quite work. So if you wanted to make the original bunny 3 times bigger, I think you would do a 3x3 square, or you'd either do, or would it be a 4x4 square? Actually, I think it might be 4x4, but don't quote me on that one. So yeah, I might have to grab some more gem sparks too. But as you can see, our bunny's coming along nicely. So I'll get some more gem sparks and let's finish this off. Oh my gosh, that's such a big bunny. Ah, it's a killer bunny! Wow, it looks surreal to have such a big, like, pixel in the world. Like, oh, it's kind of cool. Like, I can't wait to do more pixel building. But anyway, so there you have it. So from a smaller image to a bigger one, it's possible to keep enlarging it. All you need to do is keep multiplying it. So I've gone from one by one blocks to 2 by 2 segments. So they're just in little. So that is just the corner there. So yeah, and then yeah, just have a bit of fun, sort of making your own designs. And the cool thing about it too is, like, because they're pixels, it's very easy to replicate. You can just like take a photo online or print a picture out and make your own stuff in your Terraria world, which is really cool. And you can see on the mini-map, it just looks like there's a giant bunny. Ah! Oh, I'm really excited to see what you guys come up with this week. Like, it's, you know, I've only just started learning how to do this myself, and I'll be playing around with it more too. But you guys always amaze me. So the link to our Steam group's in the description. So I guess there's no real limit on what you make. But my advice is start simple. Like, I tried to do something too complex at first and it failed miserably. So start with the bunny, try and copy my design if you want, and then start experimenting with different blocks and colors and all that good stuff. Thanks as always for watching another episode of the Let's Build series. Make sure you get involved, guys. Just check the link in the description to come and check out our Steam group, and you'll see everyone gets really involved, posting and sharing ideas. And I suspect with pixel art, the topic this week, we're going to see some amazing designs coming out of you guys. So I can't wait to see what you come up with. Okay, I'm actually going to show last week's, or I think it was last fortnight's, treehouse designs and messages while I'm doing shoutouts today. So we're going to have a massive fan interaction thing all happening at once. So get ready for it. In fact, I've probably already started doing it, but I'm just announcing it now. And it's time for some shoutouts as always. And our first one is from the Canadian Wolf True. And he's asked me to say, Wolf loves cookies and so does Happy. Yes, guess it's no real surprise that I love cookies on this channel, is it? Thanks, Canadian Wolf. Our next one is from Daniel Timmis, and they've asked me to say in that Arnold voice, put the cookie down. And apparently that's from an actual movie, like it's not just made up to fit the shoutouts. Very, very cool. Our next one is from the Atomizer. I've said that wrong. Our next one is from It's Atomizer. Oh my gosh, whoa, that's almost a tongue twister in itself. And they've asked me to say in a scientist voice. Oh my gosh, why, sir, we have created a new cookie, hoy. Oh, I always go nerdy scientist. I don't know why I never go serious scientist. Okay, thanks, Atomizer, that was cool. Our next one is from Billy Yeomans, and they've asked me to say in a Moon Lord voice, the Cookie Lord will prevail. Here's a cookie. Thanks, Billy, that's cool. And our last one is from Evan Dumond, and they've asked me to say in a Jedi voice, these are not the cookies you are looking for. Thanks for that, that's so cool. Alright, thanks as always for watching, guys, and I just wanted to say a big hi to my new subscribers, and a thank you for all of your support to my old subscribers, like old and new. I really appreciate each and every one of you being part of our channel. It really makes me happy. So leave a like if you've enjoyed this video and you learned a little something new about pixel art. Keep those comments coming and suggestions for what you'd like to see next week, or even an update on pixel art in the future. We could try some more difficult stuff maybe. And if you haven't subscribed yet, guys, click that little HD icon in the bottom right corner. You won't be disappointed. Now here's the most important part as always. You all stay happy, and I'll see you soon. This is HappyDays signing out. See ya! And that means that ectoplasm will be, getting farmed nicely. And you can see that was dead easy to set up that. So the mobs can cruise up the sides. The mimics can get in, which is one of the main things. Yeah, we've got lots of good loot. Oh, he's got 3,000 health! He's only got 3,000!